Hello and welcome to another episode. This is Nostalgic Nick-Nacks, my retro gaming Perler Beading YouTube channel. My name is Ryan. I'm so happy you're here today. Today's video is all about how to find your sprites for your Perler Beading project. I'm going to take you through the whole process from where I find sprite sheets from all the video games that I love and how to put those sprites into the apps that I use, all the way to where you're going to be putting those beads on the board and you're getting started with your Perler project. So I want to make this as simple as can be. I'm going to show you how to do it on your computer. I'm going to be using a MacBook, and how to do it on your phone. Process is not going to be very different, whatever you're using. I'm going to show you two different apps that I've used. One is pearlypop and the other is one called Bead Creator. So we're going to get into that in just a second. I have an app that I've used for years. Unfortunately, this app is no longer available on iPhones. I'm not sure if it's available on Android, so if you want to look up this app, it's called Bead It HD, and it's a really fantastic app. I'm not sure why they took it off the App Store, because it's really great. These two apps that I'm going to show you today are just as good, I think. By the way, if you're new to Perler Beading and you would love to try it out, please check out this video up here. I've got everything you're going to need for Perler Beading, from the boards and where to get the beads, where to get the boards, where to get the tweezers, any other considerations for getting started with Perler Beading. So please check out that video. It has lots of great information in it. And check out the description below, because I've got all of my links there for all of these Perler Beading goodies. Okay, so let's jump over to my computer. I'm going to show you my screen and walk you through the whole process of how I get these sprites onto the boards. Let's do it. I'm on my computer. I'm looking at Super Mario Brothers on the Spriters Resource, and I'm going to uncheck sheets and uncheck include game. I'm going to search so I can find the games, the official games by Nintendo. So I'm going to go into Super Mario Advance 4, Super Mario Brothers 3. And I'm going to find the sprite that I want. So I'm not going to get any of these other ones. I'm just going to go to Mario and Luigi. There are literally hundreds of sprites from each game on this website, just thousands of them. So I like this one. I'm going to get this. So I'm going to download. And I see that it's popped up here. Here it is. So now all I have to do is airdrop. Okay, I'm going to show you how to find a sprite to Perler Bead on your phone. I've already showed you how to do it on the computer. So let's go to Google, and I'm going to type in Spriters Resource. And so you see it popping up there. I'm going to tap on Spriters Resource. It is the first link here. So we're going to go to the Spriters Resource, and that's going to take us to the home page here. I'm going to go up to the three bars at the top. I'm going to type in Super Mario Brothers. Okay, now you can see that after clicking games, I have got nothing but games on here that have been created by Nintendo. So I'm going to go into Super Mario Advance 4, Super Mario Brothers 3. Okay, when you click on that, there are more ads that pop up. I'm just going to X those out. And I'm going to find a sprite sheet that I want. So I'm just going to click on Mario and Luigi right here. And you can see that there are lots of Marios and Luigis. The whole sheet is one sheet. You got all kinds of things going on. So what I'm going to do is go all the way up to download this sheet. I'm going to tap that. I'm going to tap download. And now you'll see this blue arrow at the bottom of your phone. You're going to tap that blue arrow and you're going to go to downloads. Once you go into downloads, you are going to tap. Now you're going to save it to your photos. Okay, now I've got two different apps I'm going to show you on the phone. One is called pearlypop. That's a very popular one. And then the other one's called Beads Creator. So I'm going to take the same image, find a sprite I want to make with perler beads, and also show you how these two apps are different. So let's go into pearlypop first. So we're going to click this plus. The demo allows you to get a feel for the app. Okay, I've clicked on my sprites. Get started. First, crop your image and choose a pattern size. Okay, let's get this one when Mario is giving a thumbs up. So I'm going to go all the way in. Okay, I'm going to go with 54 by 58. Let's click the arrow at the top. It's not looking really great at all. I'm going to go back and I'm going to try the bigger size. That's looking better. Let's go with 42 by 58. They give you the different options here of the beads. I'm not sure exactly where they get those colors, but you can get some pretty bright colors with perler as well. So blending, we're going to keep it at low. Choose a number of colors. I'm going to go with 20 colors. Saturation level, we are not in the Game Boy, so we're going to go to off. Brightness level off. Contrast off. Sharpness level off. Done. Okay, this is looking better here. So you could change the number of colors, I guess, if you have the unlocked version here. Step number 5, you can adjust the color selection. Okay, they give you the colors: light brown, pastel blue, hot coral. Colors seem to be pretty accurate. You can take off colors. You can take off the cherry. You see how that changes it. Take out the cocoa. Really don't need that. There is no slime here, so taking out that. Let's go ahead and finish this out. They give you the colors here, which is good. Let's go to the arrow. You can now export your pattern, track your progress in the app. Okay. Track your progress. Done. Close the pattern. All right. So what I'm going to do is export. You could look at it in here and see what kind of colors you got going on. I'm going to export. We're going to export into an image. I'm just going to call it Mario. Done. And looks like I cannot export, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to zoom in and I'm going to take a screenshot. So there's my screenshot. X, because I don't want to buy this. Okay, so now I'm in my screenshots. I'm going to crop and make this Mario look just right. So I'm going to go in a little bit more, get the left side. And there he is, all ready to bead. So a lot of steps with the pearlypop app, but there he is. And you can see where all of the black beads are with your outline and all your different colors. So there are some good things about this app. It does give you some pretty accurate colors. I would definitely try this out, and I would definitely not buy the full version, but that is just my opinion. Maybe you have used it for years and love it. I'm not too big of a fan of this one, but you know what? To each its own. Everybody has their own opinion, and if it works for you, that's wonderful. So let's go to the other app and check that one out. So this other app I'm looking at is called Bead Creator. So we're going to go into that one and see how it works. So Beads Creator gives you the board, pegboard it looks like. In this one you could actually make your own pattern, which is neat. The way that you actually start here is you have to click the plus sign at the bottom. I'm going to go to a square large and tap that. That's my pegboard. That's actually 4 pegboards. And what I'm going to do here is import my image, and I'm going to go up to where Mario is. I'm going to click done. And there is my Mario sprite. So with this one, you get more of a sense, I think, of exactly where the beads are. And I can zoom in here and see exactly where my beads are. And what I can do is go up here to the dotted lines, and I can get a bead list. And so it roughly gives me how many beads I need. So it's very much like the pearlypop app. There's a bit of an aesthetic difference with the user interface, but this is pretty good itself. There are some things that you can purchase. I'm not sure exactly what those are, but it looks like you can get a lot of functionality with the base app here. So there's your Mario sprite. Pretty neat. Other things you can do, you can move the beads around. So let's see. Okay, I guess I can just move the character around. I can rotate the pegboard. So there's my rotations. And I can flip horizontally. There goes Mario that way, and there he goes the other way. Now when you finish, you can share and export. So let's do that. Export. Output with high resolution or include a pegboard. So let's do it with the pegboard and see what that looks like, and then we'll do it with the high resolution. Okay, so it doesn't look like much of a difference here. You can see the pegboard behind Mario at the top. So I guess that's where they include the pegboard. I guess you can kind of see where you would end on the pegboard, which is handy. And here it is without the pegboard, so you can't see it at the top. It's just a blank space. Pretty neat. So you could crop this, of course. Crop it down to the Mario that you're working on. And there you go. So pretty neat. Okay, so that's it. That's all for today's video. I hope this video about what apps I use and how to get the sprites and all of this, I hope that it was really helpful to you and beneficial. I looked on the internet for a video like this when I got started, and I just could not find very many of them, so I hope this was pretty streamlined for you. The one thing that you need to do when you get all these patterns and everything, all the technical things done, the one thing you have the freedom of is making sure that you choose the colors that look good to you for your project. And that's something that only you can figure out. You have to experiment. You have to try different shades of colors. You have to really kind of have a painter's eye when you are figuring out your colors. And just kind of looking at your template and deciding, well, I don't really like that color. I'm going to sub that out for a different color. Or, you know what? I really don't like periwinkle blue there. I'm going to go with blueberry cream because it is a lighter shade. So it's all up to you, and it's all about studying your project and seeing what works. Do you want it brighter? Do you want it darker? What is going to work for you and your project? So that's the fun and the creativity. You get to make it your own. If you enjoy great perler beading content and you want to see more from me, please make sure to like this video and subscribe. I've got great perler beading projects coming up for you. I can tell you right now I've got some awesome Pokemon coming up, so be ready for that. Well, that's all for today's video. Please let me know if you have any questions. Leave them in the comments below. I appreciate you, and I pray that you have a great day. And until next time, happy beading.